Number 10, Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft's historical action-adventure series is another video game property that has made it all the way through the movie development process. Ubisoft has teamed up with 20th Century Fox, New Regency, and a few other companies to get this one off the ground. They've assembled an impressive cast and crew too. Michael Fassbender will star as Callum Lynch, a modern-day man who discovers he has an assassin for an ancestor. Callum relives his predecessor's memories to help bring down a big threat in his own time. Fassbender's Macbeth director Justin Kurzel calls the shots, and his Macbeth co-star Marion Cotillard plays an unknown role. Number 9, Warcraft. Chances are that you've heard plenty about Duncan Jones's upcoming Warcraft movie already. He's distilled Blizzard's sprawling MMORPG/card game/strategy game into an epic battle movie due out this summer. Humans and orcs are the two main factions in the fight, and a concerted effort has been made to have engaging characters on both sides of the conflict. The film stars Travis Fimmel, Paula Patton, Ben Foster, Dominic Cooper, Toby Kebbell, Ben Schnetzer, Robert Kaczynski, Daniel Wu, Ruth Negga, Anna Galvin, and Clancy Brown. The film is set to be released by Universal Pictures on June 10th, 2016. Number 8, The Last of Us. Although some would argue the game is cinematic enough in of itself, Sony subsidiary Screen Gems, the company behind the Resident Evil film franchise, are currently working hard on bringing Naughty Dog's The Last of Us to the big screen. Sam Raimi is on board as a producer, while the game's writer Neil Druckmann is working on the screenplay. Druckmann also penned the Uncharted series. Druckmann gave an update in January 2015 insisting that his screenplay would be pretty faithful to the original game script despite a few big changes. Maisie Williams has apparently had meetings about playing the lead character, Ellie. Number 7, Uncharted. Prolific producer Avia Rod has been talking about adapting Naughty Dog's Uncharted into a film at Sony since 2008. In the years since then, director David O. Russell and Neil Berger have both joined and subsequently departed the project. Mark Wahlberg and Chris Pratt were both linked to the starring role of Nathan Drake, but neither is attached to the film at this stage. Horrible Bosses and King of Kong director Seth Gordon recently stepped on board to helm the film, with Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker scribe Mark Bowl on scripting duties. Number 6, Splinter Cell. Ubisoft's film studio is working with New Regency Productions on a film version of the Black Ops stealth game Splinter Cell, with Tom Hardy attached to portray the game series protagonist Sam Fisher. For a while, Doug Liman of Edge of Tomorrow and The Bourne Identity was attached to direct. He departed the project in April 2015 though. Starring Tom Hardy, the Splinter Cell movie will follow a younger Sam Fisher. Being still in development, the movie has been changing hands for a while, but Tom Hardy confirmed on Twitter that Splinter Cell will begin filming early 2016 and be released sometime in 2017. Number 5, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid has one of the longest movie adaptation gestation periods on this list. A Metal Gear Solid film adaptation was put into pre-production in late 2013 after 6 years of development. With supposed interest from Christian Bale, all we know is that the film will be set in Alaska. We received an exclusive update in April 2014 on the movie's progress from producer Avia Rod, who previously produced the Marvel films of the 2000s and the Amazing Spider-Man films. Various writers, producers, and directors have been linked to the production over the years. In 2014, the Kings of Summer and Kong Skull Island director Jordan Vogt Roberts was linked to the movie. In March 2015, Monsters Dark Continent writer Jay Basu signed up to script the film. Number 4, Half-Life. While promoting his latest production, 10 Cloverfield Lane, which is very good by the way, J.J. Abrams gave IGN an update about Bad Robot's upcoming Half-Life movie. It's not much of an update, and even Abrams says so. We've got writers and we're working on both those stories, but nothing that would be an exciting update, says Abrams, who's set to produce both films. He didn't reveal who the writers were though. Meanwhile, the Half-Life movie, which was first announced by Valve head Gabe Newell at DICE 2013, has proven to be as elusive as the games themselves. Since the film's announcement, there haven't been any additional information until now. We assumed it was burning in development hell. Glad to see that's not the case. Number 3, we have Five Nights at Freddy's. Scott Cawthon's intensely frightening point-and-click survival game Five Nights at Freddy's has been picked up by Warner Brothers for a film adaptation. We'll get to see a security guard fighting animatronic animals on the big screen, it would seem. Monster House director Gil Keenan is helming the film version, which will use practical effects to bring the creepy robotic inhabitants of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to life. He's been releasing teasing glimpses of the film on social media, which has us rather intrigued. Number 2, we have Rampage. The classic video game allowed you to take control of your typical monster movie standards: a giant lizard, a giant ape, and a giant werewolf. Your mission? To destroy as many buildings as possible while the army tries to kill you. There have been other Rampage games, but none match the charm of the original. The thought of a Rampage movie might seem a little redundant because, well, that's what Godzilla, King Kong, and other assorted kaiju flicks are for. But a Rampage movie there shall be, starring none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, although not as one of the giant monsters. The project has been at New Line for a bit, and Johnson's involvement is nothing new. Ryan Engel wrote a draft, but now Carlton Cuse and Ryan Condal are on board to write. Brad Payton, who directed Johnson in the similarly destructive San Andreas, is now confirmed as director. Number 1, Minecraft. A movie adaptation of Mojang's massive building game Minecraft has been touted for some time. Night at the Museum director Sean Levy was linked for a while, with unconfirmed talk suggesting that the movie might be a live-action adventure rather than an animation. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia's co-creator Rob McElhenney took Levy's place in 2015, and he's now working with producers Roy Lee, the Lego Movie, and Jill Messick to get the film off the ground. There's no official announcement yet about the release dates. There are many more movies yet to come, like Deus Ex, Devil May Cry, Far Cry, Gears of War, Ghost Recon, God of War, Gran Turismo, Halo, Heavy Rain, Kane and Lynch, Mass Effect, Metro 2033, Mortal Kombat, Sly Cooper, Tekken, A Man Called X, Thief, Tomb Raider, Watch Dogs, The Witcher, BioShock, Asteroids, Borderlands, Call of Duty Cinematic Universe, and Dead Rising Watchtower 2. Thanks for watching. Here's some videos you might like, and don't forget to subscribe. In case you didn't know, this is actually not my channel. I'm actually a gamer, so if you like video games and you like my narration, check my channel out at QuibleTV. Give it a click.